Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition Adventurers. And when last we left off, we had managed to acquit Mateo from being sentenced to death, killed a traitor, let's fight some more stuff and all that. I didn't think it affected our reputation anywhere, but that's fine. Our reputation is high enough as it is.
Our actions are good. You will serve the greater balance.
We
must gather your party before venturing forth.
need to tell anyone here about it.
Oh yes.
Militia guard.
Just as I thought.
Mateo is still in here. Nope.
If you start running, you might just make it home alive.
I figured he wouldn't be here,
Onward,
but
then.
maybe he's still recovering in the barracks, but he
gather your
probably is
party
somewhere on the
before
walls.
Task at hand.
You shall suffer my wrath.
For the fallen!
I have things to do. Why not being sitting on me
Yeah,
duffer
he's
talking
too
to
busy.
you?
Alright, that's fine. Right, let us recuperate. And then head back down into the dungeon or into the sewers. So we can get into the castle proper. I've been dancing around that whole thing and all that stuff. Even though we had a perfectly good access point at one point.
I got some cheap beer for you.
That's fine. Frankly, how this entire town is not yet pulverized, I will not know, but
Of course.
fine. So, where's the grate? There it is.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Also need to reduce some
Don't yell. I can hear you just
protection
fine.
spells.
Something you need.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes.
Right. All set. Get to the castle
I wouldn't
basement.
dream of refusing.
And let us continue on with this whole thing.
You must gather your party
I think
before
we pretty
venturing
much
forth.
gotten out of Saradush what we were supposed to be able to get. Oh, dang it. And of course you followed me. Devil Shades. Well,
I shall go forth at your command. By skill and might we stand.
With vengeance!
Point the sword,
Dang
and I
shades.
shall strike.
door.
Whatever I can do to help.
Typical. The one thing that will keep spawning endlessly. No
You
way.
must gather your party before
Let us get
venturing
into the
forth.
castle itself. We'll just have to do some tired element.
Fury upon you all.
Yes?
And just use that's the hammer, please. And let's cast
I await
Fear.
your need.
or anti-fear.
Something you need.
Give ourselves a little bit of haste.
Ready for anything.
And let's
You're
tap
the
these
ensign
guys.
at your service.
And let's bring in and go. need you to do the oracle thingy.
Oh, yes.
You need my skills? Yes, yes. Standard tactics, that.
With vengeance!
No need to
Just
do
as I
this in a complicated manner.
Something you need.
Fancy rope. Fancy spear. I think that's probably all that's fancy here. Amazing how quickly you can get jaded to level 3 equipment. You've been around it for a while.
Yes.
Alright.
Onward then.
So I guess we can only really go upstairs.
Your guards threaten me with arrest if I do not accompany them. I do not take kindly to threats, Gromnir. What is it you want?
Gromnir knows a stranger came to Saradush. Pretty Melisande. Another ball spawn. You must think Gromnir too stupid not to remember. There is no way in or out of the city.
You fool, Gromnir! That stranger may be our only hope of escaping this siege alive.
Gromnir knows the truth. We is no idiot. Melisande has brought this outsider in to kill Gromnir. Ballspawn mean nothing. Yagashura is Ballspawn. He wants Gromnir's head too. Ha! Ha! Foolish Melisande is plotting against Gromnir. Melisande is plotting the ruin of all the children of Bhaal.
You are mad, Gromnir. Have I not always aided you and all the other Ballspawn? I brought you here to protect you. It was your paranoia that brought Yagashura upon us.
Mad? Paranoid? No! Gromnir finally understands how Melisande lied. Melisande lured Gromnir into a death trap. Tell Gromnir where the Ballspawn assassin is hiding.
Hiding? The stranger is not hiding, Gromnir. If you were not holed up in this castle, you two could have had a meeting when the stranger first arrived.
Gromnir will never meet with this Ballspawn of yours. Ha! Gromnir is wise to Melisandre's schemes. Melisande wants to turn Ballspawn against Ballspawn until all are dead.
Your madness will be your death, Gromnir, nothing else. The death of you and all those who foolishly follow you.
Take Melisande away, but watch closely. Gromnir knows that Melisande is tricky. Melisande lies. Melisande deceives. So, the assassin is here. Good fun.
Ian has come to kill Gromnir, eh? Haha, good fun, yeah.
Helm's fury
Well,
upon
at least
you
I don't
all.
have to waste words on you. Alright. What would be a good opener here? Let's just zap you.
You sound like Goladon.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway. I'm ready.
Something you need.
Take that! bit of little music as we rest? Are these things too much to ask?
Lay aside your weapons! We must work together to... No! I am too late to stop the bloodshed. You have slain Gromnir, and many other bullspawn as well.
Gromnir gave me no choice. I never even had a chance to reason with him. I knew the chance of Gromnir joining with you was slim, Leon, but I thought he might listen to reason. I was desperate to end this siege, and I was wrong. I'm sorry. Now I fear we are all doomed. There is no way out of Saradush. Between the army and the strange imprisoning magics, even our wizards are trapped here. There's yet hope, Melisar. I am able to leave the city at will. You? Can leave Saradush? Yes, of course. You found your way into the city. It's only logical you can expect to find your way out. Why didn't I think of that earlier? If you can leave, then the city can still be saved. They have endured so much. We must help them. And if you can leave, then only you have the means to do that. If I do that, I could always try to bring you and the Ballspawn elsewhere. You could flee. Understand, Leon, that this siege is but the beginning. Until the threat is ended, it doesn't matter where we go. We are in danger of being exterminated by Yakashura and his allies. Eventually, even you will be overwhelmed by their power. I know more about them, Leon, more than I'm saying. But I won't tell you everything unless you try to save Saradush. I see. You tell me nothing and force me into helping you regardless of my own desires. This is not my first choice of doing this. However, in my dealings with children of Bhaal, I have learned that sometimes the ends must justify the means. Looks like I'm again left with a little choice in my course. What do I do? The army itself is immaterial. If you fought your way through Yakashura himself and defeated him, the force would collapse. But that's not a simple matter. He's a powerful fire giant to begin with. And perhaps I challenge him to single combat. It's not that simple, Leon. Like you, Yakashura is one of the most powerful Ballspawn to walk the realms. I know not what gifts your blood has passed on to you, but I can tell you something of his. Giant seems to be invulnerable to harm. Arrows, blades, even the most powerful of our spells and enchanted weapons leave no permanent mark. He heals faster than we can wound him. Are you saying Yakashura is invincible? Yakashura was not born with this immunity. He developed it, learned it, somehow, during his childhood spent in a secret glade in the forest of Mir. I can show you where that glade is, but it's only speculation. The key to the giant's invulnerability might lie there, but it might not. There may be nothing there at all. And if that's the case, then there is only one other place to look, though it's far more dangerous. Yakashura has attracted a large number of fanatical devotees of his kind. They worship him as a god, as you can well imagine. They build a temple to him in the Marching Mountains, many of them in his army now. That may mean the temple is vulnerable to your attack. Perhaps Yakashura's secret lies there. I don't know. Fine. I accept this your mission, and will find a way to destroy the invincible Yakashura. I know it's much to ask of you, whether it means anything to you or not. Thank you. Now, I must attend to the wall's defenses. However you leave, I suggest you do it as soon as possible. Godspeed, Leon. I pray you succeed in your mission for all our sakes. Yes. I suspect that Gromnir was not quite so mad as Melisande was trying to convince us he is. He had some fancy stuff though.
Something you need? No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Grandmaster Armor +6. Created for Grandmaster Assassin Vita Merte. This suit not only provided protection, but also enabled Vita to better pursue her fleeing enemies. As the unfortunate wizard who fashioned this item for the Ruthless Killer soon learned. Fortunately, I don't really have anyone that can wear it. Full plate mail +2. Is there anyone that still wears regular plates that can wear something better? I don't think so. I don't think it would be better for you. No, it's the same. And for you it's probably a downgrade, yeah. So we'll just... it's in the bag. Regular weapons. This bright lavender hue of this stone dances and sparkles as if the stone itself were alive. I mean, not a bad thing, I guess. At the same time, also not all that interesting.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
The Ice Star +4. The head of this morning star appears to be forged from unbreakable ice blue crystal. The handle is chilled to the touch, and the wielder is surrounded by a soothing nimbus of cool air, which protects against even magical fire. That's a very ugly looking design, though. Right. Like our bag is full again. A little rubbish. I've made such efforts to clean it out. I mean, we probably don't need those stakes anymore. And we definitely don't need this vigil stone, I think. Yeah. Place pen key. That's no longer need. Oil of speed. Why is that in here? Let's just do a little bit of house cleaning then while we're at it. Otherwise I will forget. Portal key. This goes into the potion bag. This we don't need. I mean, really, some of the items should just be gone. Right, we definitely don't need that. Madman's journal. Yeah. Not relevant to us anymore since we cannot go back into the Watcher's Keep. That's not the button I wanted to press. Cobblestone. Large shield +1. Regular items that don't really belong in this bag. This is a bag for trophies. And all the other special stuff that I have no real place for. At least now I have a cell bag. Alright. And this helmet looks kind of interesting. His helm is carved in the horn of a great ram, etching on the horn, suggests the beast was once worshipped by ancient barbarian tribes. Cute.
A bottle of wine, a blanket, a little music as we rest. Are these things too much to ask?
Alright, so I don't think there's an easy way for us to get out of here. But we don't need to be here anymore. Nope. Let us just go home.
I stand amongst the righteous.
Alright, let's level you up. You gained nothing special, I think. Any more spell slots? I didn't think so, but...
Something you need. As you will.
Alright, Cespadar.
Ooh, shiny ones. Suspinor gladly serve the great one. Ooh, huh? Sword that burns. Have cream for that. I keep. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. What's this? I keep. Ooh, nice axe. I keep looking. It's good stuff. Very firm. Very strong. Makes for a good swack in the head. Kapow!
You have Staff of Ram, 5000 GP, and the Gromnir's Horn, and upgrades I can. Would you like? Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy.
Yeah, well. The messy it be.
Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes.
Right.
Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Gromnir's Horn opens the Staff of the Rams, already noteworthy abilities, creating a map, and few opponents are able to stand against. Very, very powerful staff. Pity I don't have anyone that can wield the staff. But do I have anything else?
Ooh, huh? Sword, I keep, Tarnish forging is such nice, I keep on, a maze from the skies.
Alright, so I need to get some more gold.
They do. Base of recipes. You have no gold. I can do. Saspinar is good servant. Oh, yes!
However, Gromnir's death did not open up any of the portals here, so... Oh well, let's rest. And it's time to move out. Right, so I could go back to Saradush, but eventually even that route will be close to me. Make my way to Yagarjura's home in the Marching Mountains. Alright, that's good enough.
Yes?
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
And these guys are not all that tough. We can handle these with just regular forces.
Of course. Something you need.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just...
look! It's Jerome. Thanks, Jerome. Let's see what Talana has to say.
Jerome? Who's that? Victim of a wild polymorph?
No, silly. It's Jerome, the messenger bird that carries letters between Talana and me. Why are you looking all confused? I'm really into birds. Beaks, feathers, beady eyes. I love that stuff.
Alright then.
And hey! Don't you remember that mechanical bird I gave you?
Yeah, it's safely stored away.
It's true that Jerome doesn't come around that much. But surely you've seen Anton. The falcon?
Now I know you're a self-absorbed ball spawn, but how can you make such little interest in other people's lives? I'm interested now. When did you start employing avian messengers?
As an intelligent woman gaining experience in the world, I thought I'd develop my proficiencies with certain things. For personal enrichment, you know?
I'm no good with weapons, so I thought I'd work on, well, non-weapon oriented talent, which meant bird training, pottery, and dancing. Understood. So what news did Jerome bring?
Let me see. It's a warning.
Micros, the Order of the Eight Staves leader, is in Tethir, not far from Wildeth, he says. The Order's gotten very good at tracking mages. Just a wild search within a certain proximity to them will attract their attention.
If I could take out the Order's leader, it would crumble.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What are you suggesting?
There's a clearing west of the Wheeldath and north of Saradush, pretty close to where the Red Wizards might be.
Go on.
Anyway, if we headed there, and I used my wild magic, we could draw their attention. They're so used to setting up ambushes. It'd be great to ambush them for a change.
I'll consider it. The Thayans probably have magical items that would be of use to me. Alright. At least our story has a bit of a tail to it then. Load this equipment is rather lacking. I can't identify it in my pack. Oh well.
Yes?
Yeah, not gonna explore. That's what we have the Oracle spell for clairvoyance.
Something you need.
Nice.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
So, what did these guys actually destroy?
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Thank you, kind lord. An honest merchant can't even travel the roads anywhere, and Tethir without running into armies and vagabonds, it seems. A reward might be nice for helping you out. Oh yes, of course. I wish I had more to give, but my entire caravan's practically ruined. I shall be out of business for some time to come, I fear, but it's far preferable to death. I hope this suffices. Oh, yeah, it does indeed. Trick now shall be to wait for my next caravan to arrive by this way and move all the goods out of the wagon. That will not be for a few days yet. If you do wish to purchase something before they come, I'd be happy to give you a good price. Excuse my manners, however. I am Karthis El-Hazar, a merchant who is just traveling through. I normally take the road through Saradush, but it's been closed with all the trouble there. I'm surprised to see others in the glade, the mine soldiers. I was nervous to head this way myself, considering the glade's history and everything, but I thought at the very least trouble would steer clear of it. There's supposed to be a temple near here, do you know of it? I have heard that the glade was once home to a temple of the old god of murder, Bhaal. At least until his death. When he died, he took most of his followers with him. And that temple is no exception. All of his clerics and assassins are supposed to have died horribly, and so they haunt the glade and Bhaal's old temple. Spirits and other things seem drawn there as well. It's a frightening place, my friend. I wouldn't stay there any longer than you needed to. If I were you. Perhaps I could have a look at your wares? Of course. If I can lighten the load or pick up a few valuables, I will make this disastrous trek all the more worth it. Alright, so you sell decent enough gear. I don't think you sell anything particularly special though. You're just a convenient merchant to show up outside of town. You even have a few spells. And a lot of restoration scrolls. Geez, I wonder what we need those for. Well. Well, at least now we have a little bit more money to go around again. I mean, I'm kind of tempted with this World of Resurrection, because ours is pretty much drained. Ooh, Obsidian Ionstone, what does this do? Constitution +1. I'll need to check the list for that. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye.